Hey everyone! Hello! Welcome! Welcome to my bathroom. Welcome to Verishop Live on a Sunday. I'm your host, Britt Phoebus. Um, I'm going to speak to you tonight in sultry tones about beauty products. Welcome to the party. I got money to spend and Crisco Phoebes. So nice to have you with me this evening. I thank you. I thank you for your presence. Your presence is a present to me. Um, the title of the show tonight, title of EP, is My Beauty Go Tos. And what can we say about beauty? What can be said? I mean, beauty is, some say it only is skin deep, there's inner beauty and there's outer beauty. And tonight we're only going to talk about outer beauty. And it's just products and tips and tricks and super superficial. But it's great because we all have eyes and we live in a visual world. So, yeah, I don't know why I feel like I have to speak in this more sultry tone. I'm in my bathroom this Sunday, and maybe I'm picking up on a slight echo, and maybe I didn't foresee that, and maybe that's why I'm speaking a little softer. But you'll let me know if the volume's not good. You'll let me know in the comments below if the volume is subpar. I think you will. Yes. Okay, so I guess we'll just jump right in. Welcome to my bathroom. Like I said, bathroom. Because that's normally where you use a lot of your beauty products. So we're gonna go to our first one, which is my favorite highlighter in the world, the Ritual highlighter. It is everything to me. It is made with 99% natural ingredients. It's synthetic dye-free, synthetic fragrance-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, and cruelty. So you can't beat that level of clean beauty and like commitment to just like really, really good product. And I did want to read the copy on this because it's incredible. Cast an ethereal glow with the beguiling highlights. These mysterious shades subtly shift and transform to reveal remarkable depths of color in a dewy finish. And there's a few different colors that they offer. This one is called Ghost Light, and like I said, I use it as my highlighter. It actually does look like Ghost Light. It's almost as if they've taken a ghost and sort of encapsulated it in here. No, I'm just kidding. But I did go to see a psychic recently, and they did tell me that a ghost from my parents' beach house is following me around. So if you see it behind me during this, please do let me know in the comments, because that would be really scary for everybody, but mostly me. The psychic also gave me a rock to carry around, and she sort of like picked it out of like a tray of different rocks that I assume she got from a parking lot in Secaucus. But like it took her a while to figure out exactly which one. It was sort of like a purple color, and a good friend of mine has a book about crystals, so she looked it up for me, and it is just amethyst. So it is supposed to help me to relieve stress. And I still have the rock, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know next week, maybe if I'm less stressed. But back to my favorite highlighter. I just apply it with my fingers, which I think is common. And you want to apply it to, the sort of like the crest of your cheekbone, and just to give it that hint of shine, that dimension. And then also, I do it like just below and above the arch of your eyebrow. Oh, we're getting dewy up in here. Ghost light on my face. Looking younger and dewier already. Yeah, it's really creamy and it's just a really nice color. I think it works on a lot of skin tones. It does come in this nice little compact with a mirror, and I've been using it for, several weeks. I think love this guy. It's $24.65, and that is a discounted price that you can get during the live stream. But if you're like making spaghetti right now, or like folding your socks, or doing the dishes or whatever, you do have half an hour after the live stream to add it to cart, and you'll still get it at that $24.65. So something to think about for sure. Once again, this is the brand, and it's great. Some of the ingredients are, and we're going to talk a lot about ingredients tonight, and you're going to see some common themes in a lot of this clean beauty. Like, a lot of them sort of have the same base, which is awesome. But things like jojoba seed oil and castor seed oil, beeswax, and yeah, a little bit of like lavender and stuff. Like, it's just good. So definitely pick that up. All right, let's move on to the next item. So these are some amazing makeup brushes. How old are your makeup brushes? I bet they're old, and I bet you need some new ones, and these are the perfect ones to add to cart. They come in this really beautiful cylindrical, like, white leather holder with the gold metallic logo. So maybe you did just buy yourself some makeup brushes, but I bet your best friend hasn't bought them for herself in too long, and this is an awesome gift. And you just, pop it open. It's great for travel. It keeps them encased. It helps to keep them clean, not touching other things. It's, if you wanted to just like have it on your countertop, it looks super chic. You could even like turn the label around if you were, I don't know, maybe you have like silver fixtures in your bathroom. You're not that into gold. Just do a little twist. But I'm sure the white leather would work with any sort of decor. And enough about the holder, right? The product itself. These brushes are awesome. They have these mahogany handles that are beautiful, but also they're going to last you a while. It's just like a good material. And the brushes themselves are synthetic, but I think that that's great and kind of what you want. And they have like just a very nice sort of deep dye to them. Like, you can see the tips go from like black to like more of an espresso color. So they're just super soft and nice, and look good and work well. The 5 brushes that are included are a powder brush, foundation brush, blending brush, eyeshadow brush, and a concealer brush. So depending on how complicated you get with your makeup, right? The case would look perfect in your bathroom. It would look perfect in your bathroom. Yeah, you're kind of like getting a 2-for-1 here. You're getting awesome makeup brushes and then a really beautiful case that you could use for the brushes, you could use for other things. It's basically a decoration. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, depending on how fancy you are with your makeup application, you might not use all of these brushes every day, but you will need them at some point, I would say. And just to show you a little bit, I'm going to grab a product that we'll talk about later, but just to show kind of like the application. This is the translucent powder I'm applying. It's like a corrective powder. But yeah, the brush is just like so soft, and you're getting like a lot of nice coverage. And I don't know, it kind of just feels like luxury and looks like luxury. And honestly, yeah, I could do this to myself for hours. It just feels really nice and soft and smooth. But you're getting, like I said, that full coverage. Yeah. And then something that I love about, the smaller brushes is I'm always looking for precision. So you can kind of see just how pointed this gets. And you can really get a lot of like detail when you're applying eyeshadow. And I feel like that's, usually my biggest complaint with, this is an eyeshadow we're going to talk about in a bit also, but that's sort of my biggest complaint with brushes is when you can't get the level of detail that you want. And these solve that issue for sure, because they just have a really nice shape to them, and I would say like a really nice width too. So yeah, I highly recommend Once again, the brand is Brush Yawn, and the handles are mahogany. I mean, come on, how fancy can you get, right? Mahogany handles on your brushes in this cool leather case. I mean, it's, yeah, so much better than I'm sure what you currently have in your collection. So we often, go for the products and not necessarily the tools. And you really need both, right? You need both to kind of really have the best beauty experience overall. You need the tools and the products. So love those guys. Okay, now we're moving on to one of my new favorite brands. So this is the Vapor Beauty Mesmerize Mascara. And it really is mesmerizing. That's not an overstatement. I fell in love with this Vapor brand with their lip moisturizer. It's a dream. It moisturizes your lips so well. It's like this really nice wide cylinder like applicator. So you kind of like get more for your money in that sense, but it's also just it just works very nicely. And yeah, I was really excited to try their mascara because I love their lip moisturizer so much. And all of their packaging is very chic olive green, which is just cool. They're also really into, clean beauty, as most of the products on Verishop are. So, in terms of the ingredients, similar ones to what we talked about earlier with the highlighter. So, you're getting that like castor seed oil and, beeswax, and yeah, the jojoba esters. So, very similar. You're seeing like a theme here, right, of these more clean beauty ingredients, and that just goes to show you that that they all really are clean. When you can like recognize the names as being these sort of like natural things. But I think what I love most about this mascara is that it is so sleek. It kind of has that shorter applicator, and it's not curved; it's straight. And yeah, I think that like the mascara itself is really strong, and it does a really good job of lengthening and volumizing. I already had a little bit of mascara on, so this is a bit of like a second layer, but you can see that it just goes on so nicely, and just like that further, it just like is one step more of definition of like the lengthening and sort of like darkening of the lashes. Yeah, this stuff it's really nice and easy to apply. It comes off easily. It's not waterproof. I really don't care for waterproof mascara. I just feel like it takes all of your eyelashes off with it. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, this does not do that. But it does have nice wear to it. Like it will, stay on all day. It's not going to like melt off your face, which is an issue. Sometimes with other sort of like inferior mascaras. And yeah, just does a really nice job of lengthening and sort of like volumizing and making your lashes mesmerizing, as stated in the product title. So I would definitely give Vapor Beauty a try. I think that they just have really nice products. And yeah, it's described as like creamy and glides on easily and wears flawlessly. And I completely agree with all of those. You can apply a second coat if desired. Yeah, really, really fun mascara. Consider adding to cart. $23.80 I think is a steal if you're not familiar. Another moment where you're robbing Verishop blind. All right, so moving on, we have a few different mascaras and a few different lipsticks tonight. Just because like mascara and lipstick are truly my beauty go-tos. Like if you're not going to do anything else, right? Like maybe you don't really need to do much to your skin. If you just want that something extra, that pop, it's like always opt for a mascara and a lip. So this next one is the Wonder 2 Matte Wear Lipstick. This is so fancy. It has like a magnetic closure to it. Ooh. Luxury. Yeah, it's this nice little black tube with the silver metallic branding. And then this particular color is Gimme Red. Gimme Red. And it's definitely a deeper red. Actually, one of the ingredients is cranberry, which I thought was very cool because I feel like this does have a very cranberry sort of color to it. And I mean, I talked about this before, but when I am picking a lipstick, which I'm applying this really kind of poorly right now out of haste, but when I'm picking lipstick, I always test it on the tip of my fingers. It's a little trick I picked up at the NARS counter at Bloomingdale's on 59th Street. Ever heard of it? Yeah, the tips of your fingers are a little bit pinker. Ooh, you can see what these are, yeah. And so you usually are meant to just sort of like brush it on to see kind of how it sits with your skin tone. And that's how you should pick your color. But I find that with reds, like with really saturated reds, they look great on all skin tones. They really do. Like, you can't go wrong. And I like that this one's definitely a little bit deeper, darker than I would normally go. And I love that it's matte. Also, kind of gives you the option of, if you want to apply a sort of like lip gloss over it, that's something that I do sometimes if maybe I'm not feeling the matte, but I still want to use my matte lipstick. But then if you want the matte, you apply it and you're done. And I really just love this color. This looks really good. We're gonna get to some blush soon. I definitely feel like I need to do some balancing of my face with adding some sort of like rouge to my cheeks. But I love this color. Yeah, I love how matte it is. Obviously, like glides on very easily, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is like game changer for lipstick. It kind of seems like a no-brainer. It's like, what took them so long to add hyaluronic acid to lipstick? That seems like should have been in there from day one. So very exciting that it is offered in the Wonder 2 matte lipstick. And it does have a guarantee of lasting 6 hours. So you're good to go when you have it on. You don't have to worry. Yeah, this one is made in France and it is vegan. So once again, like Verishop just is the best beauty destination for clean beauty, for like cruelty-free beauty. It's not actually that easy to find these sort of brands, so it's really nice that Verishop offers them all on the same platform. It just like they do all the work for you basically. And you just add to cart and it's lovely. In terms of some of the ingredients, I did mention the cranberry. Let's see if there's anything else in here I really recognize. Yeah, there is like a little bit of, yeah, maybe just the cranberry oil is the main thing. There's castor seed oil, and then, yeah, no beeswax in this one. I thought I saw it before, but yeah, really nice. Love the sky. Feels so fancy. So fancy on a Sunday night. 2040, once again, if you add to cart during the Verishop live or for the half hour after, you will get that awesome discounted price. So think about it. Next up, we have the Dome Beauty Kit. And it's their starter kit for the brand. I absolutely love when beauty brands have starter kits. It's the best way to try out a new brand that maybe you're not totally sure like where to start. You like read the online reviews, you're like, okay, what are people really loving about this brand? Like what is their, main product that everybody's just blown away by? If you're having trouble deciding, this is the perfect way to get in and to start. So I did pick this up. It's $63.75, which I think is a steal because you're getting 4 items. You get this beautiful brush, which has that similar, like, very black tip. And then, yeah, it's just like a nice width as well. It comes with this eyeshadow, which is beautiful. It's got like a little bit of glitter to it. And I would say it's sort of like a very mocha tone. So it could be used on like a lot of different skin tones. And, kind of just glides on very nicely, blends very easily into the skin. And if you're just looking to add a little bit of dimension, it is wonderful for that. You don't need much, and it kind of really just picks everything up, just gives it that extra oomph.
And the brush is really nice too. So especially the starter kits are good to think about too if you're going to be traveling soon and you're like, oh my gosh, am I going to just pack all of my makeup again for this weekend trip where like who knows how much makeup I'm really going to be wearing because I'm going to be at the beach and I probably only need it for or whatever. I find that like, you know, these come with like kind of smaller sizes and just like a nice little quick overview of what you need. So it's good for trips. And then this is the blush that comes in the starter kit. It's a very like mocha sort of blush, I would say. So it's gonna sit super nicely with the eyeshadow. And once again, I think that, you know, I think that this would look nice on a lot of different skin tones. So you don't have to be concerned that if the starter kit that you're picking up, like, oh, I don't know if these are going to work on my skin. I feel like these are friendly to, and they do that on purpose, right? Because they want it to be versatile. But yeah, I feel like it would work on a lot of different skin tones. So it does have a little bit of shine to it, which most blushes do. Sometimes I like that, sometimes I don't. In this case, I feel like it's subtle enough that I do like it. And yeah, just sort of building it, you know, below the cheekbone and then into the ears and the hairline. Cute. I love this brand. Yeah, getting 4 items for the $63.75, it just is a really nice deal. And then their mascara. So I guess I'll apply this to the other eye since we used the Vapor Mascara before. This one does have a little bit more shape and curve to the applicator brush. And yeah, I'm just trying to get it. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that it has like little sort of like bumps to it. And that just kind of makes it, I don't know, I like how that works when you apply it. It kind of gives a more natural, like natural evenness to your eyelashes. And then yeah, you can always like turn it upside down. Really nice also at, you know, the volumizing. Maybe needs a little help with the separating, but still overall a strong mascara, I would say. And once again, not waterproof. Don't need to worry about applying 7 different makeup remover gels and wipes and stuff. It comes off pretty easily if you just use, you know, your normal makeup remover. So that's always good. But it will stay with you all day. Wears very well. It's not going to like flake and kind of like run down your face after, you know, hour 7 of wearing it. So overall, yeah, I think the whole kit is wonderful. And perfect, like I said, if you just want to like try a new brand and you're not totally sure, it's good to pick it up. Okay, it's getting so late. We have so many more products to go through. Okay, Guide Beauty. I have talked about this product once before, and I am fully obsessed with it. It was invented by geniuses, I swear. It comes with this awesome applicator, which kind of looks like a wand and comes in this really beautiful packaging, sort of like Art Deco with deep emeralds and golds and like geo patterns. And then it comes with this, which is the actual eyeliner. So what's great about it is that it has this very flexible rubber, just like hooked, sort of curved applicator. And then the eyeliner itself is super creamy. And it just allows you to really follow your eyeline super easily. And then just to show you on my hand, like how easily it also just like glides on. It's kind of very silky and smooth. And I already have a little bit of eyeliner on, but you can just see how it follows the curve of your eyelid. And it's like, why did it take us so long for someone to come up with this amazing device? It seems like such a no-brainer now that I have it in my life. But before, I never knew I was missing it. It really is just a game changer. And same deal here, easy to remove, wears very nicely all day. Very like dark saturated black color is what I picked up. And there's a ton of the eyeliner in here, so you're gonna get a lot of nice wear out of it. You're gonna be able to use it for a while. And I mean, how cool is like this brush? It's awesome. This is another really good gift. I think if you gave this to like your best friend, you could just be like, "Hi, I'm gonna change your life. Get ready and change your life." And they'll call you in like a week and be like, "I can't believe I lived like a Philistine for so many years. It's crazy." Okay. Oh, we're running out of time. Okay. Present to audience. Okay. This is the other sort of like blush or rouge that I'm so obsessed with right now. So yeah, you need the dark lip, or no, sorry, not dark lip. You need some sort of lip. Red, great for all skin tones we talked about. You definitely need the eyeliner and the mascara. If you don't have time for the eyeliner, mascara is key. A little bit of blush or rouge is so just a huge, you know, easy sort of very impactful thing to add to your makeup routine if you're not currently doing it. And this OG rouge is gorgeous. And it glides on really well. You sort of rub it in like I'm doing. I mean, I already had a little bit of blush on, so I think it's kind of looks maybe a little bit more potent than it normally would. But it's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful applicator. I think this is another instance where this would look good on a lot of different skin tones. And I know people kind of use this for many different things. Like they might even apply this to their lips as well. Like there's several different uses for it. And I just like that it's not a powder, that it does sort of like glide on and it's very smooth and creamy. This is another brand that is really into organics. This is called the Hydroganics Sculpted Face Stick, and the color is Rose Quartz. And yeah, it's all over the packaging that it contains organic ingredients. So you got your beeswax in here, coconut oil, lots of things derived from like vegetables. We have some coffee seed oil in here, the jojoba esters, sunflower oil. I mean, it is just packed with organic ingredients. And yeah, so people use it on their cheeks, their lips, their brow bones. Some people, it doesn't look good on me, but some people use it on their eyelids, which is very cool. I feel like that looks good. And if you have like lighter hair, I feel like that, or lighter eyes, that looks really nice on you. And it's just like really great for contouring, as you can see. So this is definitely one of my fave products, and I love this brand a lot. Oh, we're running out of time. Okay, I'm gonna skip that and go to, all right, I guess I'll make this the last one we'll talk about. So I wanna go back to Vapor Beauty because this is a really, really, really good lip moisturizer. So first of all, like look how wide that is. It kind of feels similar to the OG sculpting stick. I'm loving these like really, they just feel more luxurious when they have that wider applicator. And probably, yeah, I mean, I guess they are. Like you're getting more for your money and you can really apply a lot of it. And this, yeah, this moisturizer, it just feels really nice and it tastes good. And it has this really beautiful champagne applicator. This one is the Luxe Organic Lip Conditioner. Same deal, like clean beauty. If you were gonna pick up anything and maybe you're just like, I'm not as into lipstick, I'm not as into blush, like those things are maybe a little bit outside of your comfort zone. This is just a nice lip moisturizer that, you know, goes on clear and really anyone could have and use. No need to feel sort of like intimidated by it. Just kind of like an essential, really. Okay, I'm over my time. I didn't get through all the products, but that's okay because I'll be back next week and maybe we can talk about them then. All right, well, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday and has a lovely night. Enjoy your dinner if you didn't eat that yet, and if you already did and you're just gonna like lay down now, I hope you have wonderful dreams about beauty products. Okay, Verishop everyone later. Have a great night. Goodbye.